it's Jasmine again, back with another video. Hopefully you are subscribed to the channel already. If you aren't, remember to like and subscribe to this channel. And today we actually have something going on that I'm really excited about. I'm giving away 3 free keychains from my store, from my Etsy shop, for free to 3 subscribers to my channel. You have to be a new subscriber, that's one of the rules, and then also you have to leave a comment down below, something you're doing positive with your life or how you're impacting someone else's life in a positive way. It could be literally anything, something you feel like is making your life better right now, something you could do positive, even that you're not doing yet, that you're looking forward to doing. Leave it down below. I'm going to check the comment section. Believe it or not, I'm going to actually look down there and see periodically if anyone's commented and if anyone is subscribed, and I'll see 3 new subscribers that left a really great comment and did subscribe to this channel, and you're going to be contacted by me personally, and I will mail you a keychain for free. So the 3 keychains I'm giving away, and these are going to be at random, unfortunately, so you're going to be receiving any of these 3, is either a butterfly keychain. All these have little emblems on the top as well, just as a little special charm. We have flower, it's like a little sunflower, has some pink in the back. And then we also have a lovely little sunset keychain as well. See, it's picking up now. It's little lavender background as well. So all 3 of these will be given away to 3 new subscribers to my channel. All you have to do is click on subscribe, comment down below an awesome affirmation for what you're doing positive, and I'll go ahead and reach out to you once that is done, and we'll go from there with shipping you your prize. So with that being said and out the way, let's go ahead and jump into today's video. So in today's video, I wanted to discuss kind of like a taboo topic, something that we don't talk about too much, and I don't see too much of on YouTube. It's guilt, right? Guilt, 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 guilt. When a narcissist or yourself or other people make you feel guilty for whatever, moving on with your life, or pointing out when there's something toxic happening, or trying to do something productive for yourself. The feeling of guilt is such a strong, it's a painful feeling, because you feel like you stop for yourself from doing something positive for yourself in times because you feel like there's going to be repercussions for it. You feel like people are going to judge you. You feel guilty and just wrong for doing it, right? And I think that guilt is a symptom of an unhealthy system of, communication, an unhealthy family structure, an unhealthy, relationship. A lot of just bad stuff is already going on in order for that symptom to show up, for you to feel guilty for doing things that are normal, that are healthy for yourself. And ultimately, the biggest thing that we can do, right, is walk away from these toxic relationships when we know that they're wrong, when we know that we could do better in a lot of cases. But that guilt, that feeling of, oh, I can't leave, I can't give up, I have too much invested in this person, him or her. What are my family going to think about me? What is their family going to think about me? They're going to guilt trip me. All this stuff. This keeps us stuck, and it keeps us feeling like we don't want to go down that path. We don't want to even go there. We don't want to touch it, right? So how do we get rid of that feeling of paralyzing, restrictive guilt that we feel? It's to understand that, number one, if you're surrounding yourself, whether it be friends or family, with someone who is keeping you in a relationship or a situation that is negatively affecting you, and they're justifying it, they're telling you basically why you should stay, instead of you coming to that conclusion yourself, then you may want to rethink these people you have in your life. You may want to rethink that friendship that you think you need, that family member that you think you need. Because ultimately, the only person you truly need inside is yourself. And if yourself is telling you that something's not right, that something doesn't feel good to you, that you don't feel comfortable in a given circumstance, and your ultimate gut feeling is telling you, okay, this feels bad, but the people around me are telling me that I should stay, that I'm overreacting, that this is something that's tolerable, I'm second guessing myself, I'm feeling guilty about all of this and choosing to choose me, then you may need to distance yourself from these individuals entirely. I'm not saying you have to cut people off, but sometimes it's good to have some time for yourself so you can really think about what you want. You on the other side of this screen that I'm speaking to in my room here. Think about what you want personally. I know for me personally, it took years for me to really connect, and I'm still connecting with who I am as a person, because if we're honest with each other, that deep work that it takes to really understand what you need as a person, it could take years, it could take decades for you to really connect with that, because there's so much that we just don't know about ourselves. But the one thing that will keep you stuck is second guessing yourself, not doing that introspective work, and making choices based on other people's opinions, right? Never feel like you have to be guilty for having a mind of your own, of saying no, guys. It's okay to say no. And I know from personal experience, it was never okay for me to just say no, to be like, put my foot down and be like, hey, this behavior is not going to be tolerable. I'm out. Because you become, a lot of cases, the black sheep of your family. You don't want to feel like that. You want to feel accepted. You feel like you're going to be ostracized from your friends because they may not agree with you. You feel like you have to stay in this whole situation because you have so much invested, and you feel like you would be giving up on yourself, and your fortitude would be tested because you gave up, and you would feel guilty for that as well. I think that these are all things that are unrealistic, and instead of feeling guilty, instead of feeling like you need to beat yourself up, just understand that you would be giving yourself the biggest gift, no pun intended since this is a giveaway upload, but you'd be giving yourself the gift of a second chance, of ability to just breathe without feeling worried all the time. You'd be giving yourself the gift of being able to say, I made a choice for myself that was based off of me, not off of anyone else. You'd be giving yourself the gift of treating yourself the way you want to be treated, the way you're not being treated right now, right? And that's the best gift you can give yourself. And the last point I want to make here is that the biggest person that will, I guess the most influential person that will make you feel guilty for choosing yourself over everything and choosing to do healthy things that are good for you, is the narcissist. The elephant in the room here, the narcissist will make you feel very guilty. I could do tons of videos on narcissists guilt tripping people and how they do it, but in today's video I just want to simply say a narcissist does this, as I say many times on this channel, for control. They do it to control you and your thought process, because free thinking people scare narcissists, believe it or not, and that's pretty much why they don't surround themselves with too many people who think for themselves. They like to think for people. Narcissists like to do the thinking for you so they can keep you under that control. But if you feel like you're trapped and you feel like you don't want to say the wrong thing, you don't want to rock the boat, you don't want to take the necessary path to get out of this because you're afraid of the repercussions, you're afraid of feeling guilty, like you gave up, you let someone down. I know narcissists specifically, they tend to make you feel like the bad guy if you give up, if you let them go, if you exit out of this situation, and they'll make you feel like you're a bad person because of that. And if you're watching this today and you're going through this, I will be the first one to tell you you're not a bad person, and choosing to do things with your life that are positive, that may not involve this person altogether, is not you being selfish, it's not you being anything, and it's nothing for you to feel guilty about. One thing I do stress a lot is surrounding yourself with good people, and I'll say it again, people who love you and people who value you will not make you feel guilty for doing the right thing for yourself. People who are for you will empower you to go after things that make you happy, that will put passion in you, right? For me, starting a business or, you know, going out of my way to explore and travel the world and put a smile on other people's faces, that makes me happy. That empowers me and gives me something that I absolutely need out of my life. And for a while, that wasn't important to other people. What was more important to my close ones at the time was kind of a sense of control and telling me that if I didn't do this, I was bad, or if I sought out this, then I was too radical, or my ideas were too big for me and I needed to just settle for, you know, ordinary, because it's what they wanted, it's what they saw for me. And in turn, they projected that onto me. And to not rock the boat, to be acceptable, to be palatable, in a lot of cases, we dull ourselves down. We say, hey, I'm going to put all this on hold. None of it matters. And I'm going to avoid the guilt, the shame, just to please everyone. And you have to at least say no. That's the one word that has to come out your mouth, is no. I think that's the hardest thing for a lot of people to say. I don't know why, but saying no is such a strong message. And it's one word. It's one single word. So I would suggest mastering how to say no to people. If something's not right, just say no. That's it. That's as simple as it is. And I promise you, you'll feel better. You'll feel strong. Because the more you get in the habit of being like, no, I'm not going to do what you think I should do. I'm going to do what I think I should do. It becomes like a reflex, and it's not as scary anymore. So if you're thinking about getting out of a narcissistic relationship, the first thing you want to do is really check in with yourself, right? And understand that it's going to be painful, that there's going to be a lot of pullback. There's going to be a lot of, you know, not understanding of what you're doing, right? Because putting yourself first is rarely on a narcissist's high priority list, right? But you have to do that for yourself. If you don't do it, it's not going to get done, unfortunately. And you can't keep begging, you can't keep pleading, you can't keep, you know, going to the mountaintop and asking, why am I not being put as a priority? Why is this happening? No, because you have to save yourself. You have to get out. You have to understand that unless you do the tough thing, and you hate to say it, they're going to say that you're letting them down. But instead of saying that you're giving up, letting anyone else down, you're empowering yourself. You're letting yourself up. You're giving yourself the fresh air in your lungs to be like, nope, I'm going my own way, and this is the way that I know I need to go. If it doesn't jive with you, if it's not something that's going to work with you, then that's fine as well. So that's today's video. It's more of a pep talk for you guys that feel like the world is on your shoulders and you don't want to let anyone down. You feel guilty, you feel shame, you feel uncomfortable about making the choice to really transform your life. Hopefully this video resonates with you, because this is something I wish I would seen when I was younger. Trust me when I tell you, it's easy to, you know, watch a video about narcissists and all of this, but it's harder to find a video about someone who's really been through it, telling you what you need to hear to get you to the finish line. So hopefully this resonated. The top of this video, the giveaway is open until I enter into this box in the bottom of this video, or in the subject line of the title, that this is closed. You can feel free to comment down below. I'll keep it open, and I'll still be looking back at all the comments and the subscribers once we hit that mark, and then I'll let you guys know once winners are picked and all of that jazz. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much, and until next time, be well, be safe, and take care, guys.